If you have 100,000 naira in your bank, this is what you should do with it. Let's talk about something that many people don't think about, and that is about the idle money. Why will anyone leave their money idle? You know, that money just sitting quietly in your bank, maybe in your OPay, in your PalmPay, or in your savings account. That idle money is not growing. It is not working. It's just there. And every time you check that balance, it looks exactly the same. That type of money is what I call sleeping money. The truth is, money should never be idle. Money should be seen as a seed. If you plant a seed today, it grows. If you keep a seed in your pocket, it dries up. And that 100,000 naira in your account can actually start working for you if you put it in the right place to work. And that is exactly what we are discussing today. If you have 100,000 naira in your bank account, what should you do with it? If you are a new viewer, you are welcome. This channel is where we talk about how to grow your money. I try to explain in the most simple way so that all my viewers can understand. Join this community by clicking on the subscribe button. You are welcome. Let's get into our topic. Today, we are going to look at several ways, many methods that we can use this 100,000 naira. We are going to split it into 5 different places where our money can go. So you can see how even small money can be invested wisely and start growing. We are going to put this 100,000 naira into 5 mutual fund accounts. We are going to split it into different type of mutual funds where our money can grow. First, let's make sure we understand what mutual funds really are. In some of my past videos, I have explained what a mutual fund is. But for you to understand again, a mutual fund is like a team. Everyone brings their money together, and professionals called fund managers help you to invest that money. But we have different type of mutual funds according to your risk appetite. That simply means there are mutual funds that have a very low risk. There are some that have medium risk. There are some that have high risk. So we are going to be putting our 100,000 naira, splitting it just the way I do invest my money as well into mutual funds. So how are we going to do it? Because if we put this money into mutual fund, the money will not just remain the same. Even with our main amount, 100,000 naira, it will not be that 100,000 naira again. A mutual fund account will pay you every day. Your money increases with a particular percentage, everything. And the best part is you don't need to be an expert. The fund managers does the hard work for you. You just relax and earn your share of the profits. Okay, so here is how I'm investing 100,000 naira. Making sure that this money brings me good return. Instead of putting everything in one place, I will split it equally. That means I am going to split this 20,000 naira each into the 5 assets, the 5 mutual funds I am putting this money to. 20,000 naira in 5 different types of mutual funds. This way, if one performs slowly, another will do well and balance it out. And that is what it is generally called diversification in investing. And it is a smart way to manage your money safely. So my first 20,000 naira, this will go into a money market fund. Let me say MMF for short, a money market fund. This first 20,000 naira is going into a money market fund. This one is the safest of all the mutual funds because it invests in something safe like treasury bills. It means lending money to the government for a short time. Something safe like commercial papers. Commercial papers is a short-term loans to strong companies. And also, it also keeps some parts as bank deposit. Well, don't bother to understand all those investment times. It is just a way to make sure that your money is invested in a safe asset where you can earn returns. But the return on the money market fund, this MMF, is not that big, but your money is safe and secure. You will also get interest every single time, even though you can see how much you are earning every day. In the mutual fund that I use, you can see what at the end of the day, at the end of each day, you can actually see how much your money is going. So think of this MMF, the money market fund, as a safety zone. You won't lose money here, but your money might grow little by little. For the money market fund, you can check Stanbic IBTC. Check Stanbic IBTC. Yeah, you can do it through their app. You can check Stanbic. You can check ARM Money Market Fund, the ARM. You can also check United Capital Money. If you are in Nigeria and you don't want to do all these things through their app, because you can actually get this app on the App Store or the Play Store. You can visit Stanbic IBTC, and yes, if you go to the bank, Stanbic IBTC Bank, you'll be able to open a mutual fund account, even though you can do everything right there in your home through your mobile phone, because there's an app for it. So with this, you can access a money market account. And my second 20,000 naira, we're going to fixed income fund. Fixed income fund. I am putting this into fixed income fund because of stability. This one invests mainly in government bonds and corporate bonds. A bond simply means you are lending money to the government or a company, and they promise to pay you interest for that. Every month in Nigeria, the Nigerian government usually announce the FGN bond, which anyone can participate in. So you are borrowing your money to the government so that they can pay you returns back. It is safe. It is safe because you're actually borrowing your money to the government or strong companies. But fixed income don't give that big profits, but they are predictable. They are great for medium-term investing. You can check Meristem. You can check Meristem. You can type all these things on Google to get the correct website. You can check FBN fixed income. You can also see fixed income on the Stanbic IBTC app as well. So they have all the investments there on their app. So Meristem, Stanbic IBTC app, you'll be able to access the fixed income, government bonds, and all other fixed income fund there. And my third 20,000 naira is going into equity fund. This one is going into equity fund. Equity fund is also a type of mutual fund. If you want your money to really grow fast, you need to invest a part in an equity fund. When you hear equity, it simply means shares. You are buying small ownership in companies listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. So when you buy equity, you are buying into stocks. It's just that you are not the one picking all these stocks yourself. It is managed. Professionals and pick those stocks for you. These professionals pick strong companies that are doing well, like Zenith Bank, like Dangote Cement, like GT Bank, strong companies that pay dividends and companies that grow over time. So professional pick it on the equity fund. So you put your 20,000 naira here. But the risk is Stocks go up and down, but over time, it gives some of the best returns. Some Nigerian equity funds like Avri Invest Equity Fund, United Capital, they have grown over 40% this year alone. That means your 20,000 naira year with 40% growth, you have seen about extra 9,000 or 8,000 naira just within a year. Equity fund is risky in the short term, but powerful in the long run. So if you are putting money in equity, you've got to be patient with the money. And my other 20,000 naira will go into balanced fund. This one will go into balanced fund. The reason why we are doing this is to make sure that we get good value from our 100,000 naira, making sure we put it in safe in places where this money will not just become 100,000 naira again. It should have grown. The balanced fund is a middle ground. It mixes both the low risk and the high risk. It invests part of your money in safe bonds. This balanced fund invest in this, invest in this, invest in this, in the money market, in the fixed income, and the equity fund. And that is why it is called the balanced fund. And that means if the stock market is slow, your bond, the government bond side, still earns for you. And when the market is doing well, your stock side boosts your returns. The balanced fund is just the smart option for beginners who want steady growth without too much fear. To access the balanced fund, you can also see it on the Stanbic IBTC app, like the Stanbic IBTC Balanced Fund or the ARM Balanced Fund. And the last place I'm putting the remaining 20,000 naira is into ethical fund. These ethical funds avoid companies that deal in alcohol, that deal in gambling, or activities that don't align with certain moral or faith-based values. It is perfect for those who want clean, value-based investing, and it is also profitable. This year, the ARM Ethical Fund has returned over 40% this year. So you can invest according to your values and still enjoy solid growth. So by spreading your 100,000 naira like this into all the assets mentioned, you now have a balanced mini portfolio. Some of your money is safe, very safe in the money market fund. Some of your money is growing aggressively, and all of it is working, not sleeping. Just imagine if your money is not sleeping again. Imagine doing this every month, 10,000 naira here, 5,000 naira there. In 1 year, you already have a strong investment foundation, and that is how you can quietly grow wealth. Those who build wealth don't wait for millions. They start with what they have and they stay consistent. So please, your money should never be idle. Don't let it just sit in your bank and do nothing. Money grows where it is active. Start small today, stay consistent, and let your money begin to work for you. If you have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you again for watching this video. Like and share. I will see you in the next video.